Hello, what's up everybody? It's Papa Bale and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to explore what is a pulse motor. And I've heard everything under the sun as to what a pulse motor is. Alright, what a pulse motor is a motor and a generator that works on a binary system, which is an on-off system. So basically, I'll explain how it works in just a moment. So in here, we have a trigger coil, and when the magnet passes the center of the coil here, it has enough magnetic strength because of the core to activate the trigger. And you can kind of see how it works. When it passes here, the circuit will close, forcing energy through the rest of the coil, and that will force it along its merry way. So here, I'll turn it on and I'll spin it. Actually, let me turn it down a little bit before I spin it. So it'll pass the center here, and then that'll send electricity through the coil. And I'll show you exactly how that mechanism works in just a moment. Thank you. Okay. All right, this is the motor circuit. It's a K-energy.store circuit, and it's a SSG generator circuit. And this transistor is what switches the motor on and off. We got our input, and then the light over here is the output for the motor. So the generator part is the light, and the motor part is the wheel that spins. Cool. Input, output. Thank you very much. All right, so there are several ways to trigger or induce a switching in the pulse motor from on to off. One of them is a trigger coil, which I have here. It's very good. The timing is really good because you wind the trigger coil in with your drive coil at the same time. You wind them parallel. Well, you don't have to, but this one is wound parallel, so the timing is like right on. There are several other ways to trigger the pulse motor, though. They're all pretty much magnetically induced, though. You got a reed switch. Okay. So here's your homemade reed switch. And when a magnet passes it, you see how it moves? You can't really see it like that, can you? You gotta get over on the top of it. Yeah, there you go. So every time a magnet would pass it, it would make contact with the rest of the switch and close the circuit. So this is another way to do it. I don't have any more of the conventional reed switches, or I'd show you those too. I'm gonna swap this rotor for this rotor. And the cool thing with the contact switches and the reed switches, if you have enough wire, enough coil in your system, you can get tremendously high voltage through them. You just got to put it through all the coils first. And see, I use one of these. It's a transformer, basically DC to DC transformer. See the little symbol right there? Transformer. All right. It gets up to 345 DC volts. Have fun. All right, so here we go. I want to get the switch pieces in the right position for when the magnet comes across. Here, let's get us some speed. Let's see what happens when we do this. Here it goes. And look at that distance the coil is away from the rotor. Awesome. So that's what it looks like when it works. That's a 2-magnet rotor. It's a 20 gauge coil, 1500 turns, and my homemade switch. Oh, see, it does that though. It fuses. But I put a resistor in the circuit and then it totally just doesn't function at all, so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I'd just like to say that pulse motors are very versatile. There's lots of ways to run them and use them. I have great fun watching them spin. I mean, you get two types of energy. You get electrical energy and you get mechanical energy from a pulse motor. But, you know, it's all equivocable to what you put into it. So, and it minus a little bit. So far in my experience, you put in, you minus what it takes to run it, and you send the rest on to the next whatever you're using, whether it be a cap bank, a battery, another pulse motor. You know, pulse motors can do that. They can run other motors. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Please subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, and think about joining up. Pulse Motors rock. Thank you very much. Bye now.